Hey, there we go. Now people can hear me. Hi, how's it going, everybody? I just realized I had not plugged my mic in because I had to take the XLR cable with me to the gig I played last weekend. And I forgot to plug it back in. I'm just coiling the cord up right now. There we go. Hopefully you can all hear me. OBS says you can. Cool. Yeah. Hi. Welcome to the Wednesday live stream for this week. I figured that I would bust out the model cycles today. Since it's my favorite sequencer, and I know no one seems to really like this thing. But it's my birthday today, so I'm going to do what I want. And I don't know, I felt like playing with the model cycles today. I spent a lot of time watching other people play, like the Octatrack and other Elektron gear this weekend. So I figured, I don't know, I just felt like using the cycles. And plugged in my Arturia Keystep as well. Because I enjoy using these two together as well. This mic feels a little hot. Give me just a second. This is better, I think, yeah? Yeah. Yeah, the gain knob definitely got smushed way up there. Yeah, that seems better. Hope everybody's doing well. Anybody that actually happens to be in here or is watching after the fact. Yeah, if chat's got nothing to say, I guess I'll just jump right into jamming here and trying to come up with something. Right now we're on MIDI channel 1, so we're controlling track 1, the kick drum track. The kick drum engine, the kick drum machine, kick as it's called here. I'm going to spread my stand out a little actually too. There we go. Is, in my opinion, the most powerful machine on the model cycles. You can just get some incredibly cool sounding kick drums out of this thing. And if you turn down the volume here and then crank the volume / distortion, yeah, you just get some massive stuff. And I mean, you can even play with the effect sends and get some real cool spacey stuff. Maybe not appropriate just for the beginning of a jam, though. Yeah. Don't know if I need all that distortion right now. Let's play something in here. So click is function and click. Oh, there we go. Turn it on. Pre-count, sure. Time sig 44. Volume at 64. We'll record quantized. And, put a bunch of stuff in. It's been a minute since I've used the cycles here. We'll go clear and or function clear. That should clear the track. Yeah, there we go. All right, now let's record. Click off, and we can take this note here and put it up a few pitches. We'll put it up an octave. Just see what that sounds like. Nice. Just for my own sanity, I would love if anyone out there could put something in chat. There we go. Are there any online model cycles teachers you could recommend? Not really. I might actually have the most model cycles tutorial content of anyone out there. If you're looking to get like deep into sound design, I can't remember. Someone out there has a really great video about the LFO section in the envelope shape in particular. But the model cycles is super slept on, and I feel that a lot of people just kind of swept it under the rug because it doesn't sound the greatest if you're not into the into it necessarily. But I absolutely love the way it sounds. So it's pretty underrepresented content wise. And unfortunately, I have to pay the bills, so I can only afford to make so much model cycles content because I do love making it. But the videos just perform so terribly because no one seems to give a shit about it, which is so sad. I'm sure cosmetically it's not very appealing to folks either, which in the synth world seems to be just as important as the sounds it can make. But yeah, let's keep moving on here. Get some hi-hats here. What happens if I use the arpeggiator? It's not as fun as I wanted. There we go. Hold multiple notes. Make sure we're on the right track. Oh, does the arpeggiator not actually record into the sequencer on here? That's kind of a bummer. Super bummer. We'll just... Or maybe I'm an idiot. I don't know, like I said, it's been a minute. I'm an idiot. There we go. Nope. Yes. Tempo right here. There we go. Yeah, definitely not Elektron's best aesthetic. Absolutely. Thank you, Zero of Sunlight and Derek Taylor. Yes, it is my birthday today. I am years old. I was on track too. There we go. Let's go to the retrig menu. Whoop, function. And let's set it to 30 seconds. There we go, cool. There we go. Thank you, Noise Theorem. All right, let's get a bass line or something going. So we're going to go to track 4 for that, which by default is the perk machine, but we're actually going to go to the chord track to make a bass line, which which might sound interesting until, or might sound weird until I reveal that I think that the unison engines, which are in the beginning, of the chord track just sound huge. Sometimes I forget this thing's an FM synth, and then it does things like that. I'm like, oh yeah. Oh, damn. Yeah, nice. Yeah, we'll play something like that. Sweet. See what it sounds like with fifths. Probably a little too low. Yeah. Cool. Now we'll go to track 6 and get some actual chords going here, track 6. I just have to change the key step. We are E minor, or what notes did I play? Let's say we're in like D Dorian. That sounds fun too, doesn't it? Just going through my chord options here. Try something like that, and I am going to extend the pattern length up to 64 steps there. Oh, that sounds kind of cool with the punch on. Hey, how's it going, Sadiq Cat? I'm just going to play something random. Give me the click though so I can get counted in. the model cycles is just using the same chord shape for all your hits, because you don't really have to worry about the theory of matching those chord shapes across, you know, different keys or scales like you would normally, which is fun. I don't think we're in Dorian anymore, though, or I don't even know if we could have been as soon as I started using those chords. It's all right, though. This chord needs to change. What if we go for a suspended fourth? What note was this? An A? Yeah, so that would be, a sus4 would be A, D, and E. Yeah, that should work. Do I like that? Maybe I want a different inversion. Or a different color, I guess. Yeah, that's interesting. We're going to leave punch on, but we're going to go into the LFO and set it to envelope. And destination's going to be volume and depth. Do I want to go this way? Yeah. And I kind of hate this note again. Maybe a different chord shape. We'll go for a suspended second. Hey, thank you, Alex. Oh, that's kind of neat. How's it going? CTADDIDCTB. Still hate this pitch. Let's try it at a B. No. I don't think A sharp will work either. Oh, it kind of does. I don't know what the hell key we're in. We're all over the place. Cool. Hi, Luke. Hello to Ireland from the United States. Thank you, Radio Blog. Every time I play with the cycles, it sounds good, but then you get sad because you struggle to get on with it. It's definitely not for everybody. I honestly don't know why I have so much fun with it. I mean, the sequencer is excellent, but you can really say that for any Elektron sequencer, you know. Something about this device just clicked with me. I'm not really sure what it was, but I mean, Derek, you've been around since I got my hands on this. It's just kind of clicked from day one. Thank you, ASMR Weather Music, ad free. Appreciate it. Oh, those do sound nice, don't they? Let's go pattern. Copy pattern. Oh, it's been so long since I've done this. There we go. I really need to start using this more frequently because I'm so busy like doing channel stuff that I barely have time to use like my favorite gear unless it's something like the M8 or the Polyend Tracker Mini or the Woof Box or something where I can just kind of sit on the couch. Yeah, that's cool. Let's add in a snare drum. Whoop, MIDI channel 2. Snare drums are the biggest weakness of the model cycles, in my opinion. I think I'd have a hard time finding anyone who disagreed with that, honestly. I want, like, a big explosive snare drum. Like, right here. But it's just going to sound so silly. You know? Like, I can't even hear the snare drum. Snares are hard to synthesize well on anything, yeah. The only... Well, the Woof Box can actually do a pretty decent job. But in terms of synthesizing snare drums, this thing has gone above and beyond my expectations for those. And the Volca drum is pretty good at it too, but this thing, the Raspberry really takes the cake for synthesizing snare drums, I think. It's fantastic. And if we're talking like software, I really like what Microtonic can do as well for snare drums. I actually reactivated... I realized I didn't have my Microtonic license activated on my work computer. So I did that today, reactivated it. It was on the old computer that was my work computer that now sits in the living room. But yeah, now I have Microtonic that I can use again, which is great because I love Microtonic. Okay, we'll throw this in. And maybe a bit of a % chance to trigger. Not really looking for anything particular today. Just enjoy, jamming with the model cycles. Thank you, Go By Mike. And we'll once again do that here with all of these. It's another thing I love about this sequencer. You don't have to be super precise if you don't want to be. I mean, obviously you can be, but you can get damn good results just by, fiddling a few knobs haphazardly. Still not thrilled with the snare drum sound. Let's see maybe what we can do with the LFO. The Erica synths. I have been meaning to check those out for a while. Just a brand I've really never looked into. Them and Twisted Electrons make some really cool sounding stuff too, I think. Let's go with a square wave. We're going to make it super fast. I mean, we're getting there. That's... Oh, there we go. It's pretty good in the contour. Or sent to the contour. Don't forget, you can always turn on the gate and kind of open up what you're actually doing. Hey, take care, Sadiq Cat. Thanks for joining us for a bit. Have a good night. Thank you, Fubar. Curious what my my workflow is for the Keystep 37. Right now, I'm just kind of using it just as a basic controller for the model cycles. When I'm more focusing on what the Keystep can do, I'll use like the strum modes. I really love the chordal strum stuff you can do on the model cycles. I think it sounds super sweet. I was actually messing with this earlier today with the Dirty Wave M8, just playing through some of those monophonic synths, but with the chord on and a bunch of like reverb and chorus on the M8, and it's just so cool. So cool. I think I like it more sent to contour. Whoop. There we go. Yeah, that's not too bad. Almost sounds like snare wires hitting the bottom of the resonant head. Of course, we can try different envelope shapes. Militaristic snare drumming with fingers on a keyboard, because why not? Results are subtle there, or the differences are subtle. I like the square wave the best. Yeah, that's groovy. that's super cool. I dig that a lot. Let's change it up. Let's copy it once again. Actually, where was that kick? Is it this step right here on track 1? Yeah. I kind of want to put delay on this. Why didn't that do anything? Oh, that's because I was on page 4 or page 3. That's fine. We can keep it there though. And we'll just also do it on page 1. Yeah. Best companion for the model cycles? Honestly, I mean, the model cycles, and by extension, basically, everything I say about the cycles will apply to the samples as well. They have the exact same interface. Hey, how's it going? Make mistakes. And Peter Bob. I know your true alias, Peter Bob. Thank you very much to the two of you. But the model cycles, and like I said, samples, it's basically knob per function except for the LFO stuff and a few menu things. So really, I think just a basic keyboard controller is all you need if you want to compose with it. And if you just want to jam, it's pretty good on its own. There's not a lot extra that the model series needs, especially if you're just looking to jam. Obviously, I'm just kind of jamming today, and I've got a keyboard controller. But yeah, either of the Keysteps are great. But any of those, quality, but budget level keyboards, like the original Keystep even, fantastic controller for this. You do get the extra strum stuff with the Keystep, but we haven't even touched those. You get some CC knobs. But yeah, I don't know. I think the model cycles and samples are pretty dang complete on their own. Excuse me. But yeah, just maybe just a basic keyboard controller, so it's a little easier to get your melodies in there. Let's go ahead now, and we are going to copy. Whoops. Okay. Copy pattern. Paste pattern. Yeah, it's been a while since I've actually done a full project on here. Okay, for pattern 3, we're going to change the time signature here. And the way we're going to do that actually is just by reducing the length down to 62. So it's going to be 62 steps. So 1 measure of 4, and then or 2 measures of 4, 3 measures of 4, and then a measure of 7, 8. Yeah, it almost makes it groovier. So we're counting through it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4. Hell yeah. I like that a lot. That kick drum is kind of cheesy, that big poofy one there, but it's all right. All right. I don't think we have anything on track 5. And the model cycles can actually make some pretty sweet leads, either using the tone track you can get some really nice FM tones using the color knob there. And if you go with like intervals of 2 on the odd numbers, so 3, I guess really just whole numbers, but I like 3, 5, and 7. Then you can dial in just a little bit of that uneasy, almost like a detuned feel if you want. And with sound design on the model cycles, probably another reason I love it so much, because I typically don't like sound design, but you really just have these 4 knobs here for sound design, and there's so many sweet spots to discover. Like, I'm still learning. Like, how cool is that? Not the key we're in. We're in what? Can't remember. What the hell key are we in? Get lost, you know? Let's play something like that here on track 5. Yeah. That's super cool. I'm digging that a lot. But I'm not digging that goofy ass bass drum. Maybe we'll just take the pitch down back to where it was at nothing. And the other one was on page 3? Yeah. That was like the first thing we did. Let's see how it sounds now. I'm going to mute everything that's not the kick. Oh, much better. Yeah, that's sick. so fun. I love that. Yeah, super fun. Thank you. Thank you, Fubar. I kind of want to like do a full Model Cycles album. I've been wanting to for a while. I just don't know if I have the time. Um, but of all the just like pure electronic music, because I've got a lot of gear that can also kind of be used in, if you haven't seen like my live rig, I do a lot of live playing, so a lot of live drumming, a lot of live finger drumming, and keys playing and stuff like that. In terms of gear that is way more like programming focused, in terms of performance, the Model Cycles is my favorite by far. Like of all that gear that I actually would want to play a live show with. I mean, the first ever home show, or I think maybe the second ever live show I did from home was basically purely the Model Cycles. I think I plugged a Keystep into it. But just jamming on this thing is so dang fun. I absolutely love it. I'm still like chomping at the bit to try out a Digatone. I'm wondering if we're gonna get a Digatone 2. That would certainly be cool, wouldn't it? But yeah, it's just, I don't know, something about the sequencer, the way everything works, the fact that I haven't touched this in a while and I can just come back to it like that. I know there's a few button combos, especially around copy and clear and paste, that I've forgotten. But yeah, there's just something so cool about this thing. I just freaking love it. Tell you what, let's go to a new pattern. Oh, all the sounds are the same now. I can't remember if there's a way to copy the sounds over or not. So instead, we're just gonna bring the whole dang pattern and then go function. Oh, that cleared the whole sequence. However, the sounds are all the same. So that's cool. That works. What do I want to put in now? Let's go unquantized. And set these steps to 16 for this one here. That's what my unquantized playing sounds like. Yikes. Yikes. A lot of yikes there. Okay. That's sequence clear. Whoops. So if you're in record mode, function and clear is clear track. That's right. Okay. Thank you. CED Sid, I'm guessing. Happy birthday 21 again. Yeah, we'll go with 21. Yeah, that sounds good. I'm going to make the click louder, and then we'll try to get this in. Okay, so you can't... Unquantized doesn't let you go into the space that would that a roll would go into, I suppose. I see. You go with 40 and that's a lie. Hey, that's okay. We all get there someday. I'm not terribly far. 19 years, of course, from 40, being 21 and all. Yeah, that's a clear track. Okay. In that case, let's go ahead and just fill in every step here. That's fine. My timing was awful. That's all right. Now we'll supplement that with some retregs. I kind of hate that. Let's try again. Weird, the rolls have their own volume there. I wonder if that's because I have the pad settings set weird. And pad menus right here. We'll turn on fixed velocity. I always forget that you can set the pads as a modulation source. Just so bizarre because the pads are, I guess, a complaint I have about the cycles. They're very stiff. For a long time, I thought they were okay, and then I used other pads, and I was like, oh, these are pretty hard to play on. I think I've actually gone on record in the past as saying that I really like these, and I did. And then I went, and I think... No, it wasn't the MPC. It may have been the pads on the... Oh, man. If I misspeak, that one guy who just harasses me nonstop is going to call me out on it. Let's see. It may have been the pads on the Keylab Essential, the first one I got, which would have been the Gen 2. But I really fell in love with those, and then I came back to this, and I was like, oh, maybe not. All right, let's see if that fixes the problem. I don't know what happened there, but I'll take it. Hey, take care, Derek. Have a good one. Thanks for stopping by. The pads on the sample track are my favorite, but they were not what turned me off of these pads originally. I believe it was way before that. I think it was that first Keylab that I got my hands on. But yeah, the sample track pads are my favorite now. They're just, they're so good. I wish they were bigger. They are so good, though. Nope, I remember what it was. I remember the pads that made this feel bad for me. It was I was part of the launch for the Akai MPC Studio Mark II or Studio 2, whatever that one was, and that was like my first time using full MPC or full size MPC pads. That was the piece of gear, because that was like a year after I got, or maybe like 8 months after I got this. That was the piece. Yep, that's what did it. And because I had to use that really heavily for like a week and a half for that video, and then I came back to this and I was like, oh, these are not as good as I thought they were. I don't know, I'm just kind of messing around here. Don't have much time left in the live stream. Lady Freebeat and I have some Indian food on the way. What did I get? I think I got lamb curry. I can't remember. A nice birthday treat. I definitely put the open hi-hat on the step that was re-triggered. It's okay. Kind of goofy. What's up? No way. I always forget the kick drum can make some really cool sounds. Okay, well, we'll end by getting a little weird with this kick drum sound. What key are we in? We're in that's kind of fun. Now we'll take this pattern here and we will go copy and go with pattern 5, paste it there. We're going to go to track 6. And I'm going to be super boring. How many steps are we at here? We are at 64. Okay. I'm just going to set it to 32. Why the hell did I push C? I wanted it down here. And now I want a major chord, which is right there. Whoop, except I wanted this first one to be minor. That's why I played it that way. Cool. Whoop. Nope. Maybe no sweep. Just gonna put like some backbeat in here. So cool. Yeah, we're saving that one. We are absolutely saving this one. Save. I might actually name it too. And I remembered how to get to the keyboard, which is something I never remembered. I'm going to name this B-Day. Just, it makes me sound really conceited. Like I'm really like into my own birthday. But nope, it's just so I can find it later because I will remember that I did this while streaming. There we go. And then I can also look up, watch this video back and pay attention to myself as I compose it if I want to actually, flesh that out into something more. Coming in late, wanted to wish happy birthday. Oh, thank you very much. I love cats and synths. Yeah, B-Day Bop. Yeah, definitely. Definitely. That's the thing. Here on the cycles, I can just load like any old project that I've saved. This one's just called Groove. I mean, how sick is that, right? Holy shit. I was not expecting that. But yeah, I've got all kinds of projects on here. And also, this is an excellent MIDI sequencer too. So yeah, and it's under $300 US. Like, come on, it's a steal. It's a great piece of gear. I love the model cycles. And yeah, nothing will ever really replace this for me, I don't think. Even if I get a Digatone. Because this has more knobs. This is more knob per function than the Digatone is. All right, folks, I do think that brings us to the end of the stream today. Hope you enjoyed this one. I certainly did. I just love getting down with the cycles. And when you have a keyboard, and I've got this little stand here. Shout out to Trickman Terry for recommending these little stands. Whoops, and I bumped the power supply, and it turned off. Good thing I saved. Yeah. Whoops. Good thing I saved. But yeah, so I have it angled at me. It looks pretty good on camera too, I think. Like you can read the screen and whatnot. I might start using this stand a little more often. Yeah, cool. Whoops, I did not mean to do that. Yeah, right on. Well, thank you for all the birthday wishes. Thank you for coming out. And hope you enjoyed the stream. I certainly had a fun time, as I always do with the model cycles. And who knows, maybe an album might be in the future. That would be a cool thing to pursue. Of course, I still have my my album, The Mechanist, that is still in production, and a zillion other video ideas, and hopefully booking more show dates soon in person and Freebeat Live coming. Yeah, I'm a busy boy for sure. But not tonight. Tonight I'm gonna go eat some Indian food and maybe watch the finale of Survivor with Lady Freebeat and have a nice quiet evening. So, thank y'all for coming out. Thanks again, and we will see you Friday for a recap of the live gig and some takeaways and a little more gear discussion. Yeah, thanks everybody. We'll see you next time. We'll see you Friday for the main video. Yeah, appreciate y'all. Take care.